Spooky, scary spirits. Spooky, scary spirits.
Mm-hmm.
They're spooky, they're scary, they're spirits.
Hello, Kilgore.
Hey.
Should have put more. Should put a little more honey in this.
Everyone loves a good mouth sound.
There's another one.
There we go. Today was a burp-filled day. Hey, Craig Turpin. Speaking of burp-filled day.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna get this party going.
Lucky Bat.
Hey, Lucky Bat.
Alright, time to do a little bit of edge highlighting on my lovely little Steelers. ZNubiQ, hello. Speaking of ZNubiQ, I am in the market for some really nice female head sculpts. And I know you're the guy to you're the guy to talk to about that. Looking for really nice female heads.
Like alive heads?
Well, you know.
Because I think there's a black market that you can get those on.
Space Marine scale would be nice because I am working on some female Space Marines. I'm writing it up.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite Space Marines. I think 1D4chan has a really, really funny page about female Space Marines. 1D4chan is awesome. Not to be confused with 4chan. It's a little different. Anvil, Victoria, Brother Vin. Ooh, I don't know about Brother Vinny.
Looks like you got some options.
I don't think Anvil is gonna give me what I want, but they might.
So are you gonna go out scalping that? Is that what this is? Is that what
Anvil?
Is that what buying these heads is like?
Cromlech. I love their orc skulls. Their orc heads. Statue Skew. Statue Skew. Interesting. I'm keeping my my eyes peeled on eBay and the my Facebook groups to see if I can score some Age of Sigmar Marines. The Age of Sigmar Marines. About some of the female sculpts. I forget what they're called. Because there's one 3-pack that has exactly what I want, but I don't want to buy it if I can help it.
Stormcast Ethereals?
Stormcast Ethereals or Eternals?
Eternals. Sorry, I was reading. I have a reading deficiency.
Ooh, this is really looking good. This is a little bit of Games Workshop Lowthorn Blue over all the blue highlight layers already done. Yeah. 1D4chan is the Codex Dumbastus. I love it. I love when I was a wee lad back in high school. I would print out the 1D4chan pages for armies so that I could read them on the bus. And so I like printed the Chaos Space Marine, like all 170 pages of it. It was great.
Yep. So I could read it on the bus.
I was on the bus a lot. I spent half of my high school day at the technical college. So I got bused to the school, then to the technical college. Or no, did I drive to the... When did I take... It was the last year of senior year, so I must have driven myself and then taken the bus.
Yeah, you drove yourself to the high school and then you took the bus? Yeah.
3MA311. Yeah, because I remember I would work out at the school, and that's why I was going to the school first. Female Heads XL. Techno Roadies set. Holy cow, Xenobiq. You really know your stuff. Techno Roiders. Designed for converting particularly large and heavily armored space knights. Zero619, hello.
Hey. Yeah, it was good to see where you were on your papercraft.
Xenobiq, I know that's just a copy and paste from their description, but you pulled up like 9 names really fast.
Yeah, 30K.
Yeah.
Just 10,000 more to 40K.
I think they send us...
And then we don't want any more subscribers.
I think they send us a tin play button for that.
I think they sent a cardboard one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, tin is 50.
It's a papercraft one. You print it out yourself, and you have to build it.
Oh, wouldn't that be adorable, though?
It would be adorable. They should do that. Hey, Kevin Bruick.
I was watching Midwinter's video on painting GENESTEALERS, and in that video they show off their silver play button.
Oh.
It's a little dangerous drinking out of a mug. Because I also use a mug for my paint water, and I also use a mug for my paint brushes. But I'll remember till the whiskey kicks in, then I'll forget.
Why aren't there leaves on these? He said everything would have leaves.
Oh, leaves are at the end. They're all just going to be running through a field of fallen leaves. We should make a cardboard play button and just hang it on our wall. And every day we like...
Put it on the shelf?
Yeah, and every day we just put like a new piece of duct tape and write the current number.
That'd be pretty good.
The leaf stamp is the cat's ass. I love it, though. I love the leaf stamp.
It is pretty good. Yes.
Ooh, Kilgore got his rattlings. Are they the old metal or the Blackstone Fortress ones?
We patiently await.
Ooh, I'm going to be listening, but I've got to continue working on my painting contest entry. You paint, Xenobiq. Paint like your life depended on it. All of us are going to be channeling some of our pain energy into you.
Yeah, because some of you aren't painting.
Also, if you win, you have to divide
but...
the prize money for us and the chat. We all get a cut.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's only fair.
Kilgore Void is complaining that his ratlings are too small. What did you expect when you were buying ratlings?
Craig Turpin bought a scroll saw.
Craig Turpin, if you're looking for something real fun to do, get yourself some spiral blades and cut foam. That's a party right there.
It's the best party you can have.
I remember when I was little, I would go to the library and get books on the scroll saw. And one book was really cool. It had a whole pattern, a whole scroll saw pattern for making your own chessboard. With all the pieces and everything.
Oh.
Never made it because I was a child, but I wasn't good at following through on projects. Still not really that great.
Yeah, it's still... yeah. Yep. Because I also have the same problem. How many projects do you think you finished?
Oh, God. I mean 700 if you want to consider every model a project.
All right.
I don't know. Hundreds. But there's a lot that are not finished.
Yep.
It's hard because, like, when does a project become you're definitely going to do it? You know, when you're looking around at eBay, you know, what stage of the project is that?
Right. Probably the beginning.
Craig Turpin, does Home Depot sell them? They may not sell spiral blades, but I'm sure they have a nice selection of scroll saw blades.
I've used scroll saws for years, and I get a spook every time a blade finally breaks.
Drrr, snap! It's always right in your piece, too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no danger from a snap blade. Home Depot kind of sucks.
Sounds like a video idea. How to fulfill a project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs a nice clickbait title, though.
Get your shit done. Yep. You suck at getting stuff done. Here's why.
Oh, God. Miniac was kind of talked about this a little in his podcast. And he was talking about, you know, he's not good at finishing projects. And then one Christmas, his brother bought him a book called Do Hard Things. And he didn't read it. But he understood the sentiment. And he carries the sentiment of this book he's never read into his work.
I loved that so much. That's pretty funny. I think I know what the book means. So we're just going to move forward. It's pretty funny.
I caught like 5 minutes of his stream this morning. He was painting Black Panther.
Spooky shot. Nope, I'm recovering from the first video. Yep.
I almost got teabagged.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I teabag daily. Yep.
Did Miniac say?
Did Miniac say what the total hours was on that night?
He didn't, but he did say that the commission, it took him a year to get it finished. But a lot of that was just not doing it. Was most of that time. Honestly, I didn't think it was his best work. I mean, it was a commission, though, so I don't know if he was going for his best work. I'm sure he wasn't.
What do you think the best thing he's done? Or the best thing that you've seen from him is?
A couple of his display pieces are pretty cool. The best thing he's done. He painted this this bust. I think it was like a lion with a mane of like leaf petals and the head of a skull, or like a skull head. I have no idea. It might have been from Hate. He talks about Hate a lot, the board game. But that was badass. He painted the whole model with warm tones, but then he painted the skull with cold tones, and it really made it pop. That's probably one of my favorite things I've seen him do. Aw, thanks, Anthony. I really enjoyed that diorama. I think it's sweet. Can't wait to pop that bad boy on the shelf. Although, looking at it, I think painting the moon was probably a bad choice. So I might go back, cut out the moon, and then put like an LED back there or something. Yeah,
that should be really cool.
Everything in the diorama casts a shadow right on the moon, and it doesn't quite work. He quoted 40 hours. Wow. And assuming, let's say he paid himself really poorly at like $10 an hour. So $4 hundo on a $1.50 model. So at least $550 this guy spent. And then a year of waiting. That's why I can't believe commission like works. Like, who's got that kind of capital? Just being like, yeah, it's a really expensive hobby. Let me just multiply that by 5.
People's time is, I mean, if you're doing well, your people's time is worth more.
Yeah, you think Elon Musk paints his own models? Or maybe they just
like playing the game.
Bet he doesn't.
Probably not. Craig Turpin, who can wait that long? Yeah, that's a long time to wait. Just emailing him every day. Is it done yet? Is it done yet?
Yeah, I think Miniac said in the video that like his client was very, very patient and kind. Because it did take him way too long. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I would want it if I paid money. I'm like, all right, it's next week. If they're a big fan of his though, and now their Titan is one of a big old 30-minute video of his, I could see that kind of being worth it. It's pretty good. If I were a billionaire, I think I would commission like a lot of art. You could have a little bit of everyone's art. Oh yeah, historically, yeah, $10 an hour is low for commission painting. I just wanted to keep the math easy. Yep, we don't know a lot. We don't know how to do math. Barely know how to read. We're really cobbling this all together. I remember there was a YouTuber, sadly defunct, Ben something, who just treated getting your figures painted as part of the standard process. Isn't that the standard process? No, the standard process is you buy the stuff and you put it in your closet. Yeah. That's the standard process. Historical wargamers pay premium. Ah, yes, all 10 of them. Oh, like somebody else. They don't even consider painting their own stuff. They always go commission.
Mm. I liked what I said though. A lot of people's process as well.
I would love to get a piece done by Blue Table Painting. That way it'd just sit there looking awful, and then I laugh at it.
Oh, ooh.
Blue Table Painting, they've never been good.
Ooh. Now he's gonna make a react video to us.
That's true. He's too busy. He's too
That'd be
busy
pretty funny.
publishing his personal memoirs to his business channel.
Yeah, it is odd. It's a very odd situation that Blue Table Painting is in.
I hope Sean's doing well, but I bought something from him not too long ago, but and he sent me he was very rude to me over email.
Mm.
I didn't have anything commissioned. I just bought something from their online store.
Hey, Joey Flores.
Yo, what up, Joe?
I was busy cutting support prints. Yep.
Ooh, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of that tomorrow.
World War Art is here. Ooh. Well, that's a little secret. At least for certain people, that's a secret. Or it's a certain secret for a lot of people right now, but not soon. World War Art. I'm drawing right now, so I can't talk on chat. What are you drawing? I guess you're not going to tell us. What are you doing? Did I do shade? Yep. Blue. Do you know Blue Table Painting?
Oh, you guys must know about Blue Table Painting. They are definitely I don't know if they still are, but they definitely were the biggest commission painting service around for years and years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing a pumpkin head human guy. Huh, I wonder where you got that idea. Could even say like a pumpkin head.
Ooh. Imagine that. Blue Table was never good. Yep. Connor Reed.
And to be fair, they never
Correct.
claimed to be good. They claimed to be a commission service that gets things done really quickly. To be fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And are rude to you over email.
Have I told the story? I feel like I have. The Blue Table Painting? I guess not. So I was, Blue Table Painting. Sean, every other day, posts on Facebook, hey, I just threw up a whole bunch more stuff in the store, and today only I'll give you 50% off. And so I'm like, hey, 50% off, I'll take a look. And so I saw he was selling the Black Templar brass sheet from Forge World, and I'm like, oh, that's neat. $10, I'll buy that. And then I picked up a couple of other like metal figures. So I purchase it, get my tracking number, the stuff arrives, no brass sheet. So I text Sean, or I email Sean. Technically, I email support at Blue Table Painting, and so I'm like, hey, I didn't receive this piece for my order, the brass sheet. And so the next response I get is from Sean Gately, at hotmail.com, and it says, couldn't find it, refunded you. And he refunded me $5. That was not the cost of the brass sheet. It wasn't even half the order. And it completely disregarded shipping, or how I would have preferred to handle the situation. He just threw $5 at me in the hopes I would go away.
Yep. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't even know how you could possibly do that.
Yeah, the objective was always affordable paint jobs, but I find it weird that their top tier costs a decent amount and still looks bad.
Yep.
What's it like using brass sheets? Can you mold them over a shoulder pad? I wouldn't recommend them. They're kind of a pain in the butt. I have it now because I felt bad, so I just went on eBay and bought it because I wanted it. But
Yep.
brass sheets are kind of a pain in the butt. The glue doesn't like to stick to them. They're pretty fragile.
Yep. And that's the other thing too. Like if they send you $5, like I mean, I don't know. You can't. I mean, you can fight them all you want, but you're not gonna get your money back.
And I bet he didn't even look up my order number because $5 was not like.
No.
Like it would have made some sense if he was like, okay, here's I refunded you the cost of the brass sheet, and if he was nice, he would have thrown in shipping. But he didn't. Like was there $5 in his wallet? And he's like, okay, this is what I can do.
Yeah. Go Void. If I ever did commissions again, I would charge $1 and just dip everything in wood stain.
I don't even know if that would make you a profit for $1 each. No primer or anything. Just gray plastic into.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you don't know a good process, unlike Kilgore Void.
It's true.
Sounds like someone needs to be making a tutorial.
There are so many good commission painters these days that I'm glad people have options.
Yes.
I wouldn't even take them off the sprue. Just right into the wood stain.
Perfect. I like it.
Oh, there was a really cool art piece someone made not too long ago where they painted a model on sprue and then painted the hazard stripes on the sprue. It's really cool. They were posting in Paint Hub every other day. Ooh, maybe I'll post the pumpkin there tomorrow for some Halloween little Halloween love.
Halloween action. World War Art got the pumpkin head guy from Us Guys. Use Guyses. Us Guyses. But it looks different? Is it a different pumpkin head?
I love the movie Pumpkinhead. Directed by Stan Winston. It was his directorial debut, and I believe his only directorial piece. Beautiful design on Pumpkinhead.
Could avoid. Show up to a game, just glue the sprues to a base, and tell them that's your army. Perfect. Do you guys have a Discord that I could share my drawings in? Not at the moment. I've been looking into it. If you have an Instagram, or you want to post to our subreddit, you could do that.
You did a great job painting the texture on the head. The pumpkin or these guys?
Ooh, that's a great question. Our subreddit is Eons of Battle, r/Eons of Battle. I felt like that was a really fitting name. The pumpkin. Just talking about
Yes,
the pumpkin.
I really I enjoyed painting Pumpkinhead. I actually wasn't loving the process while doing it. Sometimes when I'm painting on camera, I get a little down because it's not super comfortable and my face isn't as close to the model as I'd like it to be. And I'm like trying to focus on keeping everything in camera. Is my lighting good? Is my head not in shot?
Right. Yeah, making sure that the under the desk cams
making
are
sure the
working.
camera didn't just turn off as it likes to do.
Yes. Those cameras are finicky.
Filming has been stopped automatically. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no
doesn't tell
alert
you.
or anything.
Nope. Yeah, the weird thing is like, I mean, it makes sense. The little LED indicators on the back. That makes sense. There should be one on the front. There should be something on the front saying, "Hey." I mean, they fixed that in the other iterations of that camera, because you could flip the screen around on those ones, like on our new one. The new camera's great.
We film with a triad of cameras now.
Yeah, we do. Especially that
holy
video.
cow.
Because you had one camera for the tutorial, like filming the tutorial. You had the other camera for taking pictures of the pumpkin head, or taking pictures of your wet palette, or taking video of your wet palette. And then we used the other camera to film all the rest of it.
That's another big worry for me too. Is whenever when I'm photographing the process, I'm like, did I remember to shoot the last step? Did I remember? I'm sure I forgot. Nah, I did it, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah. r/OnlyFans was taken. Yep. I don't know by who.
I made a slight mistake taking those photos of the Pumpkinhead progress, because I set up the camera to shoot the white PVC model, and I cranked down the brightness because it looked like a light bulb, but then it wasn't quite right for the rest of the for once I painted it black. Really, I should just buy a 10 of every model. That way I can make sure I have some leeway for making mistakes.
Yeah. Buy 500 models. Buy a whole army of them. Oh, I should check to see the subreddits.
ZNubiQ remembers another possible supplier for female Space Marine heads.
Pig Iron Productions?
That sounds familiar too. Pig Iron Productions.
Buy 500 models, paint one, decide you don't want to paint anymore. Yep.
That's how you end up with 30-some GENESTEALERs.
Imagine that. That'd be silly.
I want a big old GENESTEALER cult army with tons of GENESTEALERs running around.
No, I don't. I'm full, thank you.
Ooh, that's a second vote for Pig Iron. Makes me think of Big Iron, like the Fallout New Vegas. If you turn on the radio, Big Iron on your hip plays every 16 minutes because there's only like 3 songs on the radio. Pig Iron, Pig Iron.
I think of Pig Newton.
Pig Newton Productions.
Yep. Yep. Isn't pig iron the type of iron that's used in the
It
weights for the
is.
arbor? Like for
Yeah, it's
flying
really
stuff?
really cheap, like recycled metal. Got like soda cans and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think something that's called pot metal too.
Mm. Ah. But that has something else in
Mm-hmm.
it. Pot. Ah, pig iron is what they use to make pigs.
I never knew that.
Hmm.
I always thought they used pork
Ah.
to make into pigs.
Oh.
Ooh, Johnny Cash did a a Big Iron song cover rendition.
Cover rendition. He just did it?
Just now. Yeah, he just
Like
sang it into
today?
the phone for his producer. What if I do something like this? Have you been playing New Vegas? Yes. God, it's a fun game though.
He's playing it from hell. Johnny Cash is so talented, he's produced more albums after he died than I ever will while living.
He's produced more than me.
Yeah. Although we're working on it.
Well, we have our hit single.
EonsOfBattle SoundCloud
We have our
rappers.
hit single, the Periodic Table of Space Marines, which everyone should watch.
Yeah.
We put so much goddamn work into that.
Someone's a little bitter about that one.
One of these days is gonna go viral. Some intrepid gamers is gonna be like, "Whoa, look at this."
Periodic Table is an underrated vid. The algorithm will bless it one day. I hope so. And they'll make a TikTok dance for it for that video too. Honestly, we should just make the TikTok dance. I can throw it back. I can make it work. It seems like that's the way to go these days. You gotta dance to ironic songs. And boom. There you go. You gotta do some sick edits. Perfect.
The trick now is to make 30-second videos in hopes you get on the short stories tab. I've seen some channels get some stupid big growth from that.
Yeah, that is true. What we do is because we post stuff to Instagram Reels, and we do have a TikTok account, so follow us on TikTok, and so like we'll like make a little like I guess little model videos or whatever, and we'll throw it up on we'll do some shorts. We'll throw it up on our YouTube stories, and I think it ends up on there maybe too. I don't know. It's confusing. I know, like the Salamander, we did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Salamander. That one like blew up everywhere. Like it was big on our story. It was big on Instagram, and it was big on TikTok.
Yeah. MSNBC picked it up. It was on Fox and Friends. It was crazy.
Yeah. 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 I was excited for it to be on Fox and Friends. That's how you know you really made
Yeah.
it. When it's on Fox and Friends.
Oops.
Zerg619. If I find you it's simple to do Warhammer 40k papercraft templates, would you try to do it?
I'd probably try it. How simple is simple? I
Mm-hmm.
would love to do something kind of ironic, like a
That's true.
large space marine or something that I could just plop on my desk. I remember back in the day I found a template for an angry marine that was like a super simple, you cut it out and fold it and it's done. And I thought that was pretty cute.
Mm.
It was an angry marine.
You should do an April Fool's video next year where you make either the worst base ever, we already did that, or or worst painted
Oh,
mini
that
ever.
would be funny. Like, just completely do an awful job.
Mm-hmm.
Our thumb.
Today we're gonna teach you how to paint Space Marines.
Our thumbnail needs to be that bug-eyed ultramarine that everyone uses when they talk about thin your
Well,
paint.
the the thumbnail is a perfectly painted
Well, but no
Marine,
one's gonna click on it then,
and then you
because
watch
YouTube
the
is full
video.
of thumbnails with beautifully
No,
painted marines.
that's true.
It takes more work to find a bad
Uh,
one.
I painted a Space Marine to the best quality, and no one has ever painted it better. I'm a professional painter. Look how.
Have you guys seen Pug Butt Minis? How to Win a Golden Demon? I don't think I've seen that. Pug Butt Minis?
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Just use a nail gun to attach the model to the base. Kerchunk!
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. It would take some doing, I think, to write all the ways you could do it just completely wrong.
I'm going to send my drawing to the subreddit now. I'm looking forward to
We
it.
use latex wall paint.
Or that deck paint that I have with the grit in it.
I mean, I don't even think that could be painted with.
Oh, you could do it all right.
Because the
I don't know. It sounds like you're a little bit of a
the
quitter.
trick is it has to be bad, but so bad it's good. It can't be just garbage or else people will stop.
Mm.
It's gotta be, Trolls 2. It can't be Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Have you seen the video where Jazza 3D prints a big space marine and paints it? Yes! That is one of the coolest things I have seen in my life. Unbelievably cool. He digitally designs a perfect replica of a space marine in VR, in virtual reality, prints it and paints it.
Wow.
I think I sent it to like everyone I knew, and then Nick was like, "Wow, cool," and I'm like, "Isn't it awesome?"
Yep. I
Yeah,
didn't watch it
exactly.
because I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all waited this long knowing I was painting a competition mini before sharing how to win a golden demon. I don't know how to win a golden demon.
Yep.
What was it? Pig butt mini or dick butt mini? Pug butt mini. They know how. Also, dick butt mini. Registered
Here, I'll send
trademark.
you.
It's a verbal contract. It's binding.
That's our when we shut down Eon's Battle. That's what our next YouTube channel is going to be. I sent you a link to the drawing.
Ooh. I would love to enter a painting competition. I think that'd be fun. It's tricky though. Like how who else is in the competition? Like I would get demolished against like, you know, seasoned veterans. But I think I would do really well against like just regular people. People who've only been doing it for a little while. How do you find the right group?
Yeah, how do you find groups of people where you can win?
Yeah.
It's always about winning. It's not about having fun playing the game or anything like that. It's not about the journey.
Byron Snads. God, now I need a dick butt mini for my Death Guard Demon Lord. I want a dick butt mini. I love dick butt. You know the little dick butt, right? I love dick butt.
Do.
He's a dick with a butt and a dick in his butt. I could beat anybody with my patented wood stain technique.
Oh yeah, you can. My local area has a commission painter for it. I'm in for those sweet honorable mentions.
Oop, nope, that's not tea. This is tea.
World War Art. I like it. I like your Pumpkinhead's Pumpkinhead. And you got a little bit of that dissection of the ground. And a very stabby knife.
Ooh, yeah, I like the pumpkin head. I like his flag. And with a little
Yeah, I love
with
it.
a little crystal on top.
Look at that Pumpkinhead.
If you say I love dick butt too many times, the upload will get demonetized. Oh no! We make so much money off of these.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But if I say dick
so
butt,
much money.
if I say dick butt too many times, then we're gonna get demonetized. So I shouldn't say dick butt.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Nick, you don't say dick butt either. We don't want to risk it.
Oh no, I shouldn't say dick butt?
Nope.
Okay, well I'll stop saying dick butt for now on.
Yeah, and
We should
now
open every stream with that.
Now we know we can't say dick butt. It's a taboo word.
We're sorry to everyone and their families in which we hurt.
We will never say dick butt again.
We'll never do it again. Nick butt. I mean, I thought that's what we were saying. I just like hearing my name. I got a Nick butt because I have to throw it back on TikTok.
Mm.
How do you think I twerk? Connor Reed, have you guys played Blackstone Fortress?
No, looks like fun.
Nope.
Beautiful models.
Really great models.
I was looking at them again today, and
unfortunately,
it's either an astropath or a navigator, or those two things might be the same thing. But he's got like a helmet that sticks out like 2 feet on either side. I kind of love it.
Mm.
The Zote is thick.
Mm-hmm. Just like me. Also can throw it back.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that price tag wasn't so thick.
Oh my god, yeah. Isn't like the Zote like $40? I could have thrown in 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got back problems today.
Mm. You got to get the masseuse coming over.
I think I can go my whole life without a massage. I don't like the idea of being touched.
Well, you're like my guy. Mm-hmm. He's got some big muscles.
The Zote is $50, and he's not the biggest thing in the world. Don't you get for $50? Don't you get like 2 of the mechanical? What are they called? It's like the underground monster. I think it starts with an H. It's not the Harud. Or Harud. Never knew how to pronounce that. I'm not going to be able to think of it.
Someone will figure it out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, get that off of all the Ambot. But they're Ambulls. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, don't you get 2 Ambots for $50? And the Ambots are bigger than the Zote. I see a lot of people using Ambots for orc war bosses and orc meganabs.
Mm.
Crabwoid. I love Tremors. I haven't seen Tremors Shrieker Island yet, so no spoilers.
Can you show your worst orc and your best so we can see the difference?
I don't think I have any of my original orcs.
You know what I was thinking? If you look up Eons of Battle and Flickr,
there you go.
You can see all of the oldest things that we've painted.
Yes, you can.
You can see some blue orcs that I did way back when. Some Tyranid.
Mm-hmm.
Some bases. Some very out of focus miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
And some very out of focus bases because we didn't know how to use the camera. Yeah. It's the same camera that we use now, but we didn't know how to use it back then.
I used to love Flickr so much. Flickr was my Instagram. Flickstagram.
See, the problem with it is it's not as addictive as Instagram is for people. There's not as much interaction.
Yeah, you just kind of search what you want. It's not like the algorithm doesn't find it and then throw it in front of your face.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
Jay, you're supposed to say, what do you mean the worst? They're all the best.
Oh no, I've painted some stinkers. for the first few years.
It takes a
I
long
didn't paint
time.
anything good. I think what's really helped me get a lot better is painting individual models and characters, because for years and years I would only paint like rank and file infantry or vehicles, because I wanted that army. And so I would never want to spend, like, I'm not going to spend $20 on an HQ when I can spend $30 on a whole squad. But I think you really start to advance when, like, you know, instead of just working to get a squad done, you're like, let me paint this guy and, like, spend, 8, 10, 20, 30 hours and really dive into it, look at reference material, try stuff out, Zenithal. Exactly.
That's what I had to add into that.
Because now I do a lot more one-offs and characters than I do like army guys.
Do you enjoy it more?
I'm kind of enjoying painting up these GENESTEALERS just to paint them. I have more fun with the actual painting though when it's just like a one-off fun model. But I feel like I get a lot of satisfaction when I get part of my army done, and I know the collection has grown and they look good all next to each other. So it all evens out. Do you guys ever use B&C or Cool Mini or Not to get inspiration for painting? I used it just stroll through galleries looking for techniques I want to steal. I used to look at Cool Mini or Not a lot. I don't do it anymore just because I'm subscribed to so many like painting Facebook pages and like Instagram and stuff. So I see so many models every single day. I don't find myself going to Cool Mini or Not.
Nick, it sounded like you unzipped your throat. I did. It's 'tis the season, as they say. I unburped myself.
Yeah, that's my favorite use of social media. Is just to force it to give me models and corgis. That's my feed.
Yeah, and to cyberbully people online.
And to cyberbully people online.
Yeah.
Hey, it's their fault they brought up.
And to get cyberbullied.
It's their fault they brought up Star Wars.
I used to look at Cool Mini or Not years ago and was usually like, well, those guys are cheating somehow.
Yep. Yeah, it's all Photoshop.
Although,
I'm sure.
you know what? You definitely can spice up some stuff with Photoshop.
I always liked
people
it
do that.
when I found something that wasn't that great on Cool Mini or Not.
I always see it, with like those people that do like that the object source lighting, and so everything is cold, but then they have that warm fire. They always spice up that fire so it looks a little bit nicer.
I always wonder, like whenever you see like a white,
you turn up that vibrancy,
and it's the hottest item in the entire picture. I always like, you would do a little lasso tool and then play with your vibrance and hue.
Right. Because like the other thing is like, especially when you can tell that somebody used a nice camera to take the photo, you're gonna take a raw photo so that you can edit it in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Like that's just the process. I mean, we do that too for our thumbnails and everything.
Yeah, my models actually look like crap. We just fix it all in post.
Yeah, they're not painted. He doesn't actually do any painting.
No.
It's all computer generated, and then we throw it all into Photoshop and just make it work. Everything's After Effects. It's pretty crazy.
I've been photoshopping since I was 13, and I got pretty good at catching edits in photography versus paint strokes.
I also see people have they're editing photos and they just do a bad job. Where like in terms of like they they turn up everything too much
Yeah.
to the point in which it's like, okay, I get it, I know what's going on. Or they like smooth everything out because they had thick paint or they didn't do a good job, so they smooth it out to the point in which it's blurry and weird looking.
Sometimes though it kind of goes the other way, where you've got like a nice model that probably looks a little nicer than it does in the photograph.
Yeah, especially with if you mess up your lighting, or do some weird stuff with that.
I read the mighty cry of shopped. Never call it out unless it's unbelievably blatant, because you don't really know for sure. And you look real douchey real quick.
And we use a yeah, and it's always an inside thought for me.
Yeah.
It also makes me feel better. It makes me fall asleep a little easier at night. They just turned up the vibrancy, so they're actually not that good. It really helps me go to sleep at night. That's also what I sound like when I'm not doing this. It's my real voice.
Speaking of vibrancy, look at the time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 3 of you should get pretty excited.
That's true.
Here, Nick, do you want to explain?
On Friday.
Yeah.
Sure. So on Friday, for our Patreons, we are going to do a stream where it's just us and the patrons. So if you want to join our Patreon, you should do it now.
And how much gets them into the private stream?
$5 or more. $5 and $9.
Yeah, $5 buccaritos are gonna get you 4 extra streams a month.
and other stuff. and there's more coming. I put up a picture today of us filming, and yep, and we have some more stuff on the way. So, oh yeah, yep, a secret handshake, and you get your name in the videos.
Yes,
too.
you do.
So, there's some the top tier. We're gonna start giving away some of the STLs that we're making. So there's a lot of fun stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I think we'll take just a few minutes to switch over. We'll get that stream started and we'll put that on Patreon. So thank you all so much. Watch the video from today. Share it with your mom. She wants to watch it. She told me something.
Gram will probably get a kick out of it.
Exactly.
And adios.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.